Okay. Oh, what else? Did you want to do standing or
Oh
skipping?
yeah. What were your thoughts on the episode first?
So I actually was like really hype about Otaku Girl like not being with the shits
Uh huh.
and speaking the fuck up immediately. I was just like, okay, so yeah, like she's basically saying what everyone is thinking, or she's saying what I thought Tatsuya would say. Wait, is his
Hmm.
name Tatsuya?
Isn't it?
It is Tatsuya, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought that. I was like, bruh, you're thinking this shit, but you just have more like, situational awareness. Cause
Right.
like he knows that like, okay, well, those other people are probably the quest items and shit like that. But I had a feeling that they were going to betray them. I also was just like, yeah, I definitely would have killed them niggas straight up, even if I had lost some ranks.
Yeah, that was my thought as well. I was like, well, once we figured out that they were shit, like
Yeah,
maybe if I'm not gonna kill them myself, just have the other lady hack them up. It's like
exactly.
go ham.
Because oh yeah, and especially because they still knew how to get to Radadobo.
Mm-hmm.
Like they didn't need those guys. So I was kind of just like, yeah, this is why you have Homegirl and the other ones. Like, take their asses out and keep it moving. Like, swift decisions, swift actions. Let's go. But as soon as they went into that thing and he was like, "You guys go in the other room," I was like, "Oh hell."
Yeah.
Like, nah, y'all should know. Y'all, you've played too many games, or you should have read or blah blah blah, and like your otaku-ness to know. Like, no, 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 no. You gonna come with me, or
So
I'm gonna go with you.
what I wound up doing for this series, since there is a manga out there, I'm not reading ahead. When the episodes come out, I watch the episode and then I read the chapter that is correlates up to wherever they are in that episode.
Uh huh.
So that way I'm not spoiled on what goes down. But one of the things that they cut out more of is the explanation that Tatsuya gives in the carriage, where he lays out his theory about the quest itself. Like, what are the rules of this quest, and what are the
Mm-hmm.
possible fail states and fail conditions? I feel like that wasn't included, or at least it wasn't. I think there was like a line or two in his dialogue, because it once you without that, it makes some of his decisions and some of the things he says seem a lot more dark-hearted, conceited, or naive.
Yeah.
So here's the issue that they talk about in the manga is, let's imagine that they don't know the real rules of the world yet. Like, if you think about every mission that they've been on, there have been a couple of cases where it's not totally clear, say, how they're supposed to accomplish the quest that they're on. It's not clear. And the result is that they have to figure out in the world what the rules are. But remember that if they fail, they die. Not if they, not just if everybody dies. If they fail a quest, they're dead. So when they are confronted by the caravan, basically the point of what I'm trying to make is, if they were gonna betray, like, you look at these guys like, oh, they're full of shit. These people are probably the cargo. Let's just fucking kill them because
Yeah.
fuck it, why not? And we can't put a hand on them. So now the complication will be, how do we figure out how to kill these people without doing it ourselves? And that could have been played for fun. The problem that he kind of points out that's not made clear in the manga is that even if we want to betray them, even if they want to betray us, we're still not sure what the cargo is. Is the cargo the whole group, including the soldiers? Is the cargo just the prisoners? But remember, the prisoners aren't trying to go to Radadorbo. They're just being taken there because that's where the guys want to execute them.
Mm-hmm.
They made an assumption that because the quest said go to this place, and that you ran to these people, whatever, like, this satisfies the quest, so it must be it. But since they don't know, they don't want to take any action, or at least Tatsuya doesn't want to take any action, so he'll do anything to, like, keep the quest at the first point while they try to figure out what is true and what's not true. So, like, it wasn't as dumb.
Yeah, because he did say they are lacking information.
Exactly. So, like, what they're trying to do is gather as much information as they can before they do something. And that something might be just kill the dudes or not. But, like, I feel like because that isn't made as clear, if you're not really, like, looking at it, paying attention, it can come off as both a stupid move, like a very dumb move to like let them be separated, and then also like why they could have just killed them off in the first place and be done with it, which is what like a ruthless person like me would do. And he also makes a point that I don't think they translated or didn't put in the show, which is it might be that the way the quests in the world work is that they'll adapt to whatever the player does. So it might not matter if they kill the soldiers or not. The quest will just adapt a bit, and it will, now we won't get all the interactions that we would have gotten with the soldiers. Something else will happen. Or it could be that if we fuck this up, then we instantly hit fail state, we all die. And since they don't know what it is, it's better to hang out with them and try to figure out if there's like a way out. Like maybe we could. Remember, he has that line in the show where he's like, "The people from the future might be watching us." Yeah. So like the question is are they being tasked to like negotiate the release of these hostages or figure out some other like non-violent way or whatever of resolving it so they keep with the condition of like don't kill any humans? So it's very like I think that nuance is actually important and it is kind of lost. But I do like the episode, and I think at the end, them getting separated and the girls using math to figure out how to get through the trap area was super smart. Because remember, they counted up to figure out like when does the wall change.
Oh well, yeah, she actually showed herself as useful.
Yeah,
actually in several ways, like she's becoming more and more useful, while the other two girls are kind of like falling to the wayside in a sense.
Yeah, I agree. But remember, in the last episode, we got her flashback where she was like, "Oh, I'm not gonna be able to do anything physical, but like I'm an A+ student in all these other areas. I'm gonna be a doctor."
Yeah.
So like this is actually a not on the nose like way of following up on that by showing, hey, here's a situation where basic like math and intelligence. Remember, she like said, "Give me a pencil," and she's like starts like drawing shit out. Like I like that. That's actually like realistic in small ways. That seems dumb, but I believe in it. So next episode, I think is going to be more action oriented. I presume that the pace are good. They're going to find these niggas and kill them.
I definitely feel like it. Night Girl is about the business.
Yes, and she can do whatever she wants. She can kill anybody.
And she wants to prove it to herself that she can kill.
Yeah. So I enjoyed this episode. Again, it's not like a high budget show. It's not like, and it's also not like mile a minute action or anything. But like, I put it on. I don't feel like I'm wasting my time every week. Like,
exactly.
We're getting through a story. I kind of like. I want to know answers. I'm not in any hurry. Just it's fine. And yeah, the only other thing I watched was Haikyuu, which is still good. And we can end that review right there. It's still really good.